Hello everyone, this is our 2022 Lexus LX 600 Ultra Luxury with 8,483 miles. It does have paint protection film from the headlights forward, covering the entire front end, ensuring that stays in really good condition. It does have front parking sensors, LED headlights, overall, the front end is in extremely good condition, very few blemishes. And the ones that are on the front, like that, are in the paint protection film. So if it's a big enough issue for you, you can just have that piece of PPF replaced and it should be like new. Right here, super small scuff. You could probably just replace that panel of paint protection film and it should look like new underneath. That's what it's there for mostly. But yeah, the front end looks great. The hood is in super good condition, no marks there. Front driver's side fender looks excellent, no issues. Front driver's side wheel looks great. Driver's side mirror, excellent condition. Front driver's side door does not have any marks. It's a pretty safe assumption that the exterior is going to be virtually perfect. I'm really eager to get to the interior and show you all the features this crazy thing has. It's called Ultra Luxury for a reason. So the two doors on the side, obviously front and rear driver's side doors, perfect, no marks. Running board on the side doesn't have any issues. Rear driver's side wheel, no scuffs, no scratches, nothing like that. Driver's side rear quarter panel, nothing over here. And we can kind of see some of the characteristics of the paint as the sun is on the back of the car. Tons of metallic flake, some pearl in there too. Looks amazing. Excuse me. Pardon my shadow. The back looks to be flawless as well. I'm not seeing any defects back here. No scratches or scuffs. Doesn't look like anything's made contact with the back. It does have a ton of cameras, so there wouldn't really be an excuse to. Here on the passenger side, looking at the rear quarter panel, not seeing any scratches, scuffs, or anything like that. Rear passenger wheel, no issues there. Rear passenger door, excellent shape. Front passenger door, excellent shape. Running board, passenger side, absolutely no defects. As I mentioned, this thing should be in pretty good shape, and it is. Passenger mirror, perfect. Front passenger fender, also no scuffs, scratches, or anything like that. And the front passenger wheel, also in excellent condition. Typically, I'd walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition, but I think I've already done that by going over it comprehensively and showing you that there's virtually no wear. So, to give you a better visual of the vehicle, I'll just walk around it from a wider perspective so you can appreciate the overall aesthetic of the design of this Lexus. These LX 600s look awesome. These make for some really great daily drivers, family vehicles, road trip vehicles. These things are great. If you're going to be having passengers pretty regularly, I think they would definitely thank you for owning this. So starting on the outside, we do have, before I misquote, I do believe they're power folding. Yes, we have power folding, auto dimming, heated side view mirrors with blind spot assist. We have heated and cooled memory power adjustable perforated leather seats. So memory settings, power adjustable settings, perforated leather. Love the pattern on the side bolsters, very cool. They are heated and cooled as well. One-touch windows for all four doors. Mark Levinson premium audio. Really dark wood grain inserts make it even more classy. Over here on the side, we have gauge cluster brightness and the camera view to toggle that. Rear hatch remote open and auto start stop toggle. Push to start button is on the infotainment screen. Definitely an interesting choice. Here in the gauge cluster, Everything is happy except for the TPMS. Front left is like 2 psi low. Please forgive me. We will have it aired up before it's sold. It's not flat, not a slow leak or anything. It just got a little bit cold and it dropped just under where it likes to be. So sorry about that. Otherwise, gauge cluster is happy. Everything on there is good. Twilight sensing headlights. Media controls, Bluetooth, or I'm sorry, voice command right there. Collision warning, lane keep assist, distance pacing, cruise control. All on the right. We do have the paddle shifters there for the automatic transmission. Heated and cooled seats with a heated steering wheel. Ride height adjustment, traction control, differential options, electronic parking brake, different drive modes. There in the center, climate control, dual zone automatic climate control, all kinds of driving information, climate control, etc. there in the middle. And then in the top you have, media, navigation, things like that. Rear view mirror, frameless auto dimming, does have universal garage door modes on there as well. You have a single pane sunroof. Passenger seat looks perfect, no flaws there. I apologize for the flaring from the sun. Passenger door looks perfect. The dash is in excellent shape. We've got no issues there. There's not going to be any wear on the buttons, the steering wheel, etc. The vehicle is virtually new. I do understand it is technically a used vehicle, but at 8,400 miles, it's like new condition. We've got a USB Type A and Type C up front, 12 volt on the driver's side. There's a lot going on up front. There's a whole lot of features, and we're just barely getting started. The back is really where the magic happens. So we do have rear entertainment screens on the back of the headrests. So I will fire that up. So we have all these apps. Then we also have this screen here, and your seating position is actually electronically controlled. So, oops, that's the right side. So here on this side, I control the backrest, the height. I mean, you can make it pretty much wherever you want it, and that's pretty crazy. It also has memory settings that you can program in. Typically, a lot of this stuff you don't even see in front seats of premium vehicles, let alone the back seats. So you do have dual zone automatic climate control for the back with heated and cooled perforated leather seats in the back, which is crazy. So you get all of that as well. Not only are they heated and cooled, but they are massaging as well. You have all these massaging options as well as the intensity of it. Crazy. And then you have your lighting and audio options, all of that stuff for entertainment. Wireless phone charger. You have your HVAC ducts above you, the vents there. You have manual rear sunshades as well. Pretty nice to have. And all these apps, sorry I didn't go over that, but USB input, Bluetooth, HDMI input, Amazon Music, Apple Music. There's all kinds of stuff on here, pretty crazy. So yeah, these are definitely loaded full of features. If you find yourself in a position having lots of passengers, driving people around, etc., this is something super cool to have, to really treat them like royalty. And under the hood, things just keep getting more interesting. You'd think, it's a Lexus, it's probably gonna have a naturally aspirated V6 like everything else they make, right? Well, you'd be wrong, because it definitely has, I believe it's a twin turbo V8. Let me double check that before I say the wrong thing. I'm not familiar with this vehicle. No, it does have a twin turbo V6. It's 4-wheel drive and has a 10-speed automatic. That is pretty impressive. It doesn't feel like a V6, honestly. It does put out the torque that feels more like a V8. It's definitely in the lower RPMs. It's very linear. It feels really good. This being a really big, very heavy SUV, it doesn't drive like one. It's very quick to pick up. It doesn't feel hesitant, doesn't feel sluggish to get up to the speed limit. It doesn't handle super loose and kind of, you know, float all over the place. It's very firm, very planted, but comfortable. It's not jarring either. It's a great, I think, compromise of a stiffer kind of sport tune suspension versus a luxury car where it kind of just floats all over the place. I think it's a nice mix of both. And the twin turbo V6 is definitely a nice touch to give this the get up and go that I think this level of vehicle warrants. So this thing is awesome. It's packed full of tech. It drives great. It looks really nice, modern, somewhat aggressive. The paint is absolutely gorgeous, having all that metallic flake and the pearl in there. I think just the amount of creature comforts and features alone that this thing offers is absolutely staggering. So that is our 2022 Lexus LX 600 Ultra Luxury. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this vehicle on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.